Welcome back, trainers. We've got a packed week ahead, a new Mega, a Pokemon debut, and so much more that you won't want to miss. And speaking of things you don't want to miss, check out my flagship series Caps Card Collection Challenge. It's where Pokemon challenges meet at graded card giveaways, and it's a series I coined the phrase that even if I lose, someone still wins. I've taken on challenges across the main series games, Pokemon GO, even against AI. If you're looking for a fun break from the Pogo grind, that series is for you. The easiest way to find it is by clicking the playlist at the end of this video. Now let's dive into the week ahead. Max Out Monday brings back Beldum at Power Spots from 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. local time. Metagross is a personal favorite of mine, and not just because it looks like a total badass, but because it's insanely useful. If you still need a strong one or you're chasing a Dynamax shiny, this is the perfect chance. And the fun thing about Metagross is, well, actually, never mind. I'll cover that later. You'll have to stick around. On Tuesday at 4 p.m. EDT, we'll see a GBL lineup change. Great League sticks around for another week, but is joined by a Fantasy Cup, also capped at 1500 CP. In Fantasy Cup, your Pokemon must be Fairy, Steel, or Dragon type, which, honestly, that works for me, since that's usually the core of my VGC teams. Now, if you grabbed a solid Corviknight during Com Day a few weeks back, now is your time. It ranks number 3 in Fantasy Cup. I put some of the top options right over here on screen for you, courtesy of my go-to site, pvppoke.com. They'll have you covered as you prep your battle teams. As always, you'll find a link in the description below. Dialga sticks around for another week, and Wednesday's Raid Hour will feature the Origin form, with a chance to know its Adventure Effect move Roar of Time. As a Dragon and Steel type, Dialga is only going to be weak to ground and fighting moves, and I've got the top counters on screen behind me. I won't go too deep here since I already covered it last week, but remember, Origin form is the optimal version, thanks to the fact it can know its signature move. That said, don't ignore the regular version. Stockpile those candies, because in my opinion, Roar of Time is the second best adventure effect in the entire game. We're getting 3 Steel-type Megas this week, Steelix, Scizor, and Lucario. Here are the quick numbers. Mega Steelix comes in as the 36th best Steel-type and 68th best Ground-type. Mega Scizor is much stronger. It is the 3rd best Bug-type overall and the 21st best Steel-type. And then there's Mega Lucario, the clear standout. It is the number 1 fighting type in the entire game and the 12th best Steel type. So with that in mind, plan your weekly grind accordingly, and if you don't have a Mega Lucario yet, this is the one to focus on. Aron Spotlight Hour is happening Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time with a bonus of double transfer candy. There are 2 main strategies here you can use. First, fill up a folder with meta-relevant Pokemon that have bad IVs, and then dump them. Get rid of them, banish them to the Shadow Realm. If you prep ahead of time, the transfer process should take like 15 to 30 seconds. And for the rest of the hour, team up with a buddy or a family member who plays and just trade Pokemon. You'll only be able to squeeze out like 1 or 2 legendary trades because of the special trade restriction, but pseudo-legendaries like Beldum, Dreepy, Dratini, Larvitar, all of them are fair game. If you need candy for high IV versions of those useful Pokemon, spend the hour trading away your bulk. And don't forget, the seasonal bonus of 1 extra candy per trade stacks with the Spotlight Hour bonus. Do not miss out on a glorious opportunity. And speaking of trading, I actually took on a 100 trade challenge in my flagship series Caps Card Collection Challenge. You'll see that running over here in that corner of the screen, and you can click on that card in that corner of the screen if you want to watch the chaos unfold. Before we get to the 2 headliners of the week, let me ask you a small favor. You made it this far, right? Chances are I'm helping you out and you're enjoying the content. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button. It's free, it supports the channel, and it helps make sure you don't miss an upload. The weekly event kicking off Tuesday at 10 a.m. local time is Steel Skyline. The big headline, in 4-star max battles, we get a brand new Pokemon with a shiny debut, Duraludon. During the event, global challenges will unlock special bonuses. At level 1, we'll get an additional candy for nice throws or better, plus an increased chance of Candy XL. At level 2, we get an XP bonus, 5,000 extra XP for every raid win. And level 3, we get 1 guaranteed rare Candy XL for winning in-person max battles. The spawns are going to be wild. Commons include Alolan Diglett, Magnemite, Grimer, Alolan Grimer, Porygon, Aron, Bronzor, Trubbish, Clink, Axew, and Togedemaru. Rare spawns include Galarian Meowth, Skarmory, and Mobile, and yes, All 14 of those Pokemon are shiny eligible. For max battles, here's what you need to know. In the 1 stars, we'll have Drober and Rookidee. In 3 stars, we'll have Beldum. And of course, in the 4 stars, as I mentioned earlier, the debut of Duraludon. But don't worry, 4 stars won't be the only way to find the brand new Pokemon. Duraludon will also be available through field research tasks, and here's a pro tip. The Hundo CP to look out for will be 1314. On top of that, everyone gets free timed research. Rewards will include a Magnetic Lure, XP, Stardust, a Cards of Event themed Pokemon, and more. There's also a paid timed research option available as well for roughly $2 or your local equivalent. Rewards will include Max Particle, Stardust, an encounter with Dynamax Duraludon, and more. If you're picking this up, you can either grab it in the in-game shop or in the web store. Remember, pickup from the web store usually gives you extra bonuses. This time, they give you a few extra golden raspberries. And finally, the event I am most excited about, Mega Metagross Raid Day, happening Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Here's what you need to know. The daily remote raid pass limit will increase to 20. You can get 5 extra raid passes from spinning those photo discs at gyms. And Metagross will have an increased shiny rate. Historically, that means a 1 in 10 chance. There's also a $4.99 event ticket that includes 8 additional raid passes from gym spins, bringing your total to 14, an increased chance for Rare Candy XL from raids, double Stardust from raids, and an extra 5,000 XP per raid. Now for the big perk, Metagross caught during this event will know the fast move Shadow Claw. That gives it built-in coverage and makes it even stronger in PvP. Any existing Metagross that you have can only learn it with an elite fast TM. But where Mega Metagross is really going to shine is as a raid attacker. Here's some context. On screen here, I have for you the rankings of the best steel types. You'll see the regular Metagross and Shadow Metagross are already in the top 6. I predict that the Mega will slot probably at number 3 or number 4. Certainly behind the crown forms of the Galar Legendaries with their signature moves. But in other words, it's broken. It is broken AF, but it is being slightly outclassed by other broken Pokemon. As a Psychic type, I see it landing in the top 5. It probably won't surpass things like Mega Alakazam or Mewtwo, but rank 4 or 5 feels pretty realistic. And either way, you're going to be thrilled with this thing no matter how you use it. And that's not just my bias talking. This week is even more incredible than last week. We've got debuts, we've got Megas galore. What's not to love? I'll leave a pinned comment down below to get the conversation going. Who is your favorite Steel-type Pokemon and why? You already know from my time on YouTube that Metagross is my all-time favorite. Back in my early Gen 3 Hoenn days, it was nightmare fuel. And ever since then, I've made a point to get one on every playthrough where it's available. At some point, I will actually do a full video on my history with Metagross, likely between seasons of C4 or Cap's Card Collection Challenge. But for now, sound off with your favorite steel type. I'd love to hear from you. And while you're down in the comments, drop a rock on emoji. That's my way of knowing who the true legends are in the community. I didn't really see an emoji that screamed steel, so metal felt like the next best thing. Rock on. Let's make that the signal this week. To see more of me, check out the box up there. If you love Pokemon, I guarantee you'll love it. Go ahead, click it. Or else the Pikachu gets it.